Hello guys, Kieran here, and sorry for the delay of uploads. Swimming was coming to an end, but golf is starting up here soon, so hopefully I can get more recording done before that. And my plan after golf is probably get a video up at least once a week. Before then, I'll try my best to get videos up, but I'll be going over the rest of the races today in Star Wars Edge of the Empire, and I believe I left off doing droids, telling you that they're flexible for anything, starting with the most XP and the characteristics, which I said was the ability scores for this game. Characteristics are all one, most XP, very flexible for any class. But today we'll be starting off with the GANs. If you don't know what a GAN is, let me flip to the page. GAN is a very hunter that can track easily. And I believe it says in their society that a religion is that they go on a hunt different from the Trandoshan hunt and the Mandalorian hunt. If you don't know any of that history, I might plan to do a video on that. But their life really is bounty hunters, since they can track well and track things that are really hard to track. But the thing is with this species, let me bring the book over, is that their abilities for everything is 2, except for the willpower is 3, and their presence is 1. They have 10 plus brawn for their wounds, which is their hit points. Strain is 10 plus willpower. Starting XP is 100, unless you are a lunged GAN, then you get plus 10 XP bonus. But if you're a lungless one, you don't suffer from any of suffocation. That's what I'm looking for. Any suffocation. And GANs start the game with 1 rank in discipline. They still may not train discipline above rank 2 during their character creation, like most races. No skill can be trained above rank 2 unless told otherwise. As I said about the lungless and the lung ones, but the lungless ones still have to eat and drink. That's how they get the nutrition they need from it. But if you're a lunged GAN, you need an ammonia gas, and you have a respirator at the beginning of the game that pumps that gas to you so you can keep on breathing and living. The next race is us, the humans, and their ability scores are all 2s, or should I say the characteristics are all 2. Wounds and threshold are the same as the GANs, 10 plus brawn or 10 plus willpower. Their starting XP is 110, but their special abilities is humans start the game with 1 rank and 2 different non-career skills for their choice. They still may not train these skills above rank 2 in character creation. Now we get to some of the most favorited races, I should say, in the Star Wars universe, or the most common. The Radian, the Trandoshan, Twi'lek, and a Wookiee. Rodian, I should say, not Radian. And their religion, the Rodians' religion, is more of a drama. They were killing themselves before they started taking space flight, and this one Rodian created a drama-like thing to stop them killing each other before they went to extinction because of their violent nature. And these species characteristics are 2 to everything, except for their willpower is 1, and their agility is 3. Wounds and threshold are 10 plus brawn or 10 plus will. The starting experience is 10. Special ability is Rodians begin the game with 1 rank in survival. They still may not train survival above rank 2. During character creation, Rhodians start with 1 rank in the expert talent tree. Expert tracker talent. See, and that's another thing with the race's abilities, is that you also get like some special talent that you get from certain trees, or you start off with it right off the bat. And there's an entire chapter, I believe, that's all on talents and what you need to meet before you could take that talent. Next is Trandoshans. I know, as I said in the character creation video before, about Trandoshans and Wookiees not working well together. And right here, this entire box right here is called Bad Blood, and it will give you the history between it. I might read that for a later video for history background. But Trandoshans have 2 to everything, but their agility is 1 and their brawn is 3. Their wound threshold is 12 plus brawn. Their strain threshold is 9 plus their willpower. Their starting XP is 90 XP, unlike most of the other races, because they have more special abilities, I believe, than other races. As Trandoshans begin the game with 1 rank in Perception, this still cannot be trained above rank 2 during character creation. They have Regeneration, so they gain 1 extra wound threshold whenever you are healed naturally or from a Bacta tank. If he does not recover, and it's also saying that you could also regrow limbs instead of using cybernetics. Sorry about that, but as I was saying about the regeneration, is that if they lose a limb or something, it'll only take 1 month for the limb to completely grow back and be reusable. They have a combat bonus, which is claws. When Trandoshans make brawl checks to deal damage to an opponent, he deals +1 damage and has a critical rating of 3, which is the number of advantages you have when you attack. And I will go over dice in a later video, as I said before. And everyone's favorite Twi'lek dancers. Hutts love female Twi'lek dancers because of their talent of dancing, and mainly in Slave. Their characteristics are all 2. Their brawn is 1, and their sense is 3. Sorry if I'm butchering that, but their wound threshold is 10 plus brawn, and their strain is 11 plus willpower. They have a starting of 100 XP, and their special ability is Twi'leks begin the game with 1 rank either in Charm or Deception. They still may not train Charm or Deception above rank 2 during character creation. When making the skill checks, Twi'leks may remove 1 setback imposed due to arid hot environment conditions. So that probably means their home world is a warm world and very helpful. Next is the Wookiees, and their ability scores are all 2. Their willpower is 1 and their brawn is 3. Their wound threshold is 14 plus their brawn, and their strain is 8 plus their willpower. Starting XP is 90. The ability score Wookiee, the special abilities, Wookiees begin the game with 1 rank in Brawl, still can't be trained above rank 2 during character creation, and Wookiee Rage. Whenever a Wookiee has suffered any wounds, he deals +1 damage to Brawl and melee attacks. When a Wookiee is critically injured, he instead deals +2 damage to Brawl and melee attacks. And the thing about Wookiees in this game is that they're rare to come by on the fringe of the galaxy, because most of them are enslaved, like Twi'leks, because of the Clone Wars. Well, I have finished your species, and next will be careers and talent trees. I will go over the careers, and I think talent trees will take more time, so I'll do one at a time. Like I will be doing my Dungeons and Dragons classes that I meant to get up, but I think they'll be going up later, within a week or two. So stick around for that. When I get my monster manual, no, not monster manuals, my Dungeon Master guides back, I'll continue looking over those, see anything that will help any of you DMs, any. I might go over a few things in the monster manual, like what my campaign is and so far, because I'm not going to post anything until after it happens, because I don't want any of my players to know what's happening, because then what's the fun in that? Well, see you next time, adventurers. Have that thirst for adventure every day.